early. Yeah, I did wake up early. I finished my shower. I had my morning stuff going. Oh, microphone here. Prayed, cleaned the apartment quickly, and dress and all that. What I'm doing now, in my coffee, I'm spilling my coffee. Get ready with me. How about that? It's been a while since I said get ready with me. Put this away so you can see me. So say get ready with me. This coffee too. So I'll go to the closet and start organizing my stuff, and I'll show you what else I have. You can hear me, right? The microphone? Yes. Oh, I forgot this one in TikTok in the background. And hold on, let me sit here.
3 nights until 2 a.m. trying to put this together like a puzzle because of my ADHD, and I can't not solve a puzzle. Let me tell you guys how I got here. Patrick claims to have left the house at 5:15 p.m., but he sent an email from Surface Pro at 5:24 p.m. Very early in the trial, Patrick said Surface Pro was from his laptop. When Reddington mentioned it later, you sent an email from, what was it called? Surface Pro? At that point, Patrick responded, from my laptop. So this is the second time he said Surface Pro was from his laptop. Once Patrick sees the email and the timestamp, that is when he backtracks and says, well, it could have been from my phone. But Reddington already knows that it was sent from his laptop and not his phone because he has the forensics, and that's why it was submitted to evidence. So that puts Patrick at the home at 5:24 p.m. That means the left would have been 5:29 p.m. because he walked through the doors of CVS at 5:32. From 5:25 to 5:29 is when Patrick actually left the house. Now, there's been no CVS footage from outside when he pulled in and at what time. And there are cameras outside, so we need to see when he pulled in to give us a more accurate time of when he left the home. That means at maximum, he'd been gone for 9 minutes. At minimum, he'd been gone for 5. At 5:32 p.m., he walks into CVS. At 5:33 p.m., he calls Lindsay to say they don't have Pedialyte, but they have generic. We now know this is a lie because on the crime scene, you see the name brand Pedialyte through the bag. 1 minute later, 5:34 is when Lindsay calls him back. So the moment that Lindsay calls Patrick back, this is when her movement in the house stops being tracked and it leaves her at the top floor of the house. We do not know that she left upstairs after that. That gives her a maximum of 9 minutes from the time he left until that phone call. Her toxicology reports say that the Seroquel levels in her system were double that of a therapeutic dose, which is sedating. So is that why she stopped moving upstairs? All of that brings us to 5:35 p.m., which is the soonest time it would have been possible for Lindsay to jump. 5:55 p.m. is when Patrick leaves the restaurant. The drive time is between 10 and 12 minutes. This places him at the home somewhere between 6:05 and 6:07. At 6:11 is when 911 is called. Patrick claims he was having trouble calling 911, but we all obviously know now that this is a lie because 911 calls bypass any sort of service errors you may have. Okay, so this is really where it shifts. At 6:15 is when the first responders arrive. Callan arrived to the ER somewhere between 6:30 and 6:40, but because I'm trying to give everything the benefit of the doubt, I'm using the earliest times possible. So let's say 6:30. It is on record that 10 minutes after the ambulance arrived to the emergency room, 10 minutes after, they were able to start Callan's heartbeat back up. In order for them to get the heartbeat back with an infant in those circumstances, the longest his heartbeat could not have been going was 30 minutes, right? And that's already rare. The most rare, 1 in a million chance would be 45 minutes. So if Callan's heartbeat restarted at 6:40, 30 minutes, which is extreme, would have been 6:10. Patrick was home at 6:07. There is a psychotic, like I said, once in a million shot that they're able to get the heartbeat back after 45 minutes max, but even that puts his strangulation at 5:55. If he was strangled at 5:55, that never would have given Lindsay time for her to jump from the window and for her body to drop to 82 degrees. Even with all of her injuries, it is scientifically impossible for him to be strangled at 5:55 p.m., for her to jump and her body to be at 82 degrees, even with all the injuries she had. One of the claims that they're making is that she got off the phone with him and that's when she jumped. But if that were the case, if Callan had been out since 5:35 p.m., they never in a million years would have been able to bring back a heartbeat. Feel free, if you are a medical professional, to correct me on any of this, but I've been researching this for 3 days, so I'm wondering now, did he do the first 2 kids before he left, and then the baby when he came back? Like, maybe he wasn't going to do the baby? I know it was him. I know it was him. It is not scientifically possible for Lindsay to both have strangled Callan and for her body to have been at 82 degrees. I have been up for the past 3 nights until 2 a.m. trying to put this together like a puzzle because of my ADHD, and I can't not solve a puzzle. Let me tell you guys how I got here. Patrick claims to have left the house at 5:15 p.m., but he sent an email from Surface Pro at 5:24 p.m. Very early in the trial, Patrick said Surface Pro was from his laptop. When Reddington mentioned it later, you sent an email from, what was it called? Surface Pro? At that point, Patrick responded, from my laptop. So this is the second time he said Surface Pro was from his laptop. Once Patrick sees the email and the timestamp, that is when he backtracks and says, well, it could have been from my phone. But Reddington already knows that it was sent from his laptop and not his phone because he has the forensics, and that's why it was submitted to evidence. So that puts Patrick at the home at 5:24 p.m. That means the soonest he could have left would have been 5:25 p.m., which means the latest he could have left would have been 5:29 p.m. because he walked through the doors of CVS at 5:32. From 5:25 to 5:29 is when Patrick actually left the house. Now, there's been no CVS footage from outside when he pulled in and at what time. And there are cameras outside, so we need to see when he pulled in to give us a more accurate time of when he left the home. That means at maximum, he'd been gone for 9 minutes. At minimum, he'd been gone for 5. At 5:32 p.m., he walks into CVS. At 5:33 p.m., he calls Lindsay to say, they don't have Pedialyte, but they have generic. We now know this is a lie because on the crime scene, you see the name brand Pedialyte through the bag. 1 minute later, 5:34 is when Lindsay calls him back. So the moment that Lindsay calls Patrick back, this is when her movement in the house stops being tracked and it leaves her at the top floor of the house. We do not know that she left upstairs after that. That gives her a maximum of 9 minutes from the time he left until that phone call. Her toxicology reports say that the Seroquel levels in her system were double that of a therapeutic dose, which is sedating. So is that why she stopped moving upstairs? All of that brings us to 5:35 p.m., which is the soonest time it would have been possible for Lindsay to jump. 5:55 p.m. is when Patrick leaves the restaurant. The drive time is between 10 and 12 minutes. This places him at the home somewhere between 6:05 and 6:07. At 6:11 is when 911 is called. Patrick claims he was having trouble calling 911, but we all obviously know now that this is a lie because 911 calls bypass any sort of service errors you may have. Okay, so this is really where it shifts. At 6:15 is when the first responders arrive. Callan arrived to the ER somewhere between 6:30 and 6:40, but because I'm trying to give everything the benefit of the doubt, I'm using the earliest times possible. So let's say 6:30. It is on record that 10 minutes after the ambulance arrived to the emergency room, 10 minutes after, they were able to start Callan's heartbeat back up. In order for them to get the heartbeat back with an infant in those circumstances, the longest his heartbeat could not have been going was 30 minutes, right? And that's already rare. The most rare, 1 in a million chance would be 45 minutes. So if Callan's heartbeat restarted at 6:40, 30 minutes, which is extreme, would have been 6:10. Patrick was home at 6:07. There is a psychotic, like I said, once in a million shot that they're able to get the heartbeat back after 45 minutes max, but even that puts his strangulation at 5:55. If he was strangled at 5:55, that never would have given Lindsay time for her to jump from the window and for her body to drop to 82 degrees. Even with all of her injuries, it is scientifically impossible for him to be strangled at 5:55 p.m., for her to jump and her body to be at 82 degrees, even with all the injuries she had. One of the claims that they're making is that she got off the phone with him and that's when she jumped. But if that were the case, if Callan had been out since 5:35 p.m., they never in a million years would have been able to bring back a heartbeat. Feel free, if you are a medical professional, to correct me on any of this, but I've been researching this for 3 days, so I'm wondering now, did he do the first 2 kids before he left? And then the baby when he came back? Like, maybe he wasn't going to do the baby? I know it was him. I know it was him. It is not scientifically possible for Lindsay to both have strangled Callan and for her body to have been at 82 degrees. I have been up for the past 3 nights until 2 a.m. trying to put this together like a puzzle because of my ADHD, and I can't not solve a puzzle. Let me tell you guys how I got here. Patrick claims to have left the house at 5:15 p.m., but he sent an email from Surface Pro at 5:24 p.m. Very early in the trial, Patrick said Surface Pro was from his laptop. When Reddington mentioned it later, you sent an email from, what was it called? Surface Pro? At that point, Patrick responded, from my laptop. So this is the second time he said Surface Pro was from his laptop. Once Patrick sees the email and the timestamp, that is when he backtracks and says, well, it could have been from my phone. But Reddington already knows that it was sent from his laptop and not his phone because he has the forensics, and that's why it was submitted to evidence. So that puts Patrick at the home at 5:24 p.m. That means the soonest he could have left would have been 5:25 p.m., which means the latest he could have left would have been 5:29 p.m. because he walked through the doors of CVS at 5:32. From 5:25 to 5:29 is when Patrick actually left the house. Now, there's been no CVS footage from outside when he pulled in and at what time, and there are cameras outside, so we need to see when he pulled in to give us a more accurate time of when he left the home. That means at maximum he'd been gone for 9 minutes, at minimum he'd been gone for 5. At 5:32 p.m. he walks into CVS. At 5:33 p.m. he calls Lindsay to say they don't have Pedialyte, but they have generic. We now know this is a lie because on the crime scene, you see the name brand Pedialyte through the bag. 1 minute later, 5:34 is when Lindsay calls him back. So the moment that Lindsay calls Patrick back, this is when her movement in the house stops being tracked and it leaves her at the top floor of the house. We do not know that she left upstairs after that. That gives her a maximum of 9 minutes from the time he left until that phone call. Her toxicology reports say that the Seroquel levels in her system were double that of a therapeutic dose, which is sedating. So is that why she stopped moving upstairs? All of that brings us to 5:35 p.m., which is the soonest time it would have been possible for Lindsay to jump. 5:55 p.m. is when Patrick leaves the restaurant. The drive time is between 10 and 12 minutes. It places him at the home somewhere between 6:05 and 6:07. At 6:11 is when 911 is called. Patrick claims he was having trouble calling 911, but we all obviously know now that this is a lie because 911 calls bypass any sort of service errors you may have. Okay, so
shall we repeat what he was saying?
Scientifically possible.
I think he was repeating because it's not on the auto scroll TikTok. But anyhow, I want to hear everything from the beginning. I know this case is too much for everybody. It's been a trend lately. Whoa, it's so hot. I'm gonna have the fan run in the bathroom. Have the fan here. Have humidifier. Okay.
82 degrees. I have been up for the past 3 nights until 2 a.m. trying to put this together like a puzzle because of my ADHD, and I can't not solve a puzzle. Let me tell you guys how I got here. Patrick claims to have left the house at 5:15 p.m., but he sent an email from Surface Pro at 5:24 p.m. Very early in the trial, Patrick said Surface Pro was from his laptop. When Reddington mentioned it later, you sent an email from, what was it called? Surface Pro? At that point, Patrick responded, from my laptop. So this is the second time he said Surface Pro was from his laptop. Once Patrick sees the email and the timestamp, that is when he backtracks and says, well, it could have been from my phone. But Reddington already knows that it was sent from his laptop and not his phone because he has the forensics, and that's why it was submitted to evidence. So that puts Patrick at the home at 5:24 p.m. That means the soonest he could have left would have been 5:25 p.m., which means the latest he could have left would have been 5:29 p.m. because he walked through the doors of CVS at 5:32. From 5:25 to 5:29 is when Patrick actually left the house. Now, there's been no CVS footage from outside when he pulled in and at what time. And there are cameras outside, so we need to see when he pulled in to give us a more accurate time of when he left the home. That means at maximum he'd been gone for 9 minutes. At
Just
minimum
notice
he'd been gone for 5.
my t-shirts
At
are brown.
5:32 p.m. he walks
Backtrack.
into CVS. At 5:33 p.m. he calls Lindsay to say they don't have Pedialyte, but they have generic. We now know this is a lie because on the crime scene you see the name brand Pedialyte through the bag. 1 minute later, 5:34 is when Lindsay calls him back. So the moment that Lindsay calls Patrick back, this is when her movement in the house stops being tracked and it leaves her at the top floor of the house. We do not know that she left upstairs after that. That gives her a maximum of 9 minutes from the time he left until that phone call. Her toxicology reports say that the Seroquel levels in her system were double that of a therapeutic dose, which is sedating. So is that why she stopped moving upstairs? All of that brings us to 5:35 p.m., which is the soonest time it would have been possible for Lindsay to jump. 5:55 p.m. is when Patrick leaves the restaurant. The drive time is between 10 and 12 minutes. This places him at the home somewhere between 6:05 and 6:07. At 6:11 is when 911 is called. Patrick claims he was having trouble calling 911, but we all obviously know now that this is a lie because 911 calls bypass any sort of service errors you may have. Okay, so this is really where it shifts. At 6:15 is when the first responders arrive. Callan arrived to the ER somewhere between 6:30 and 6:40, but because I'm trying to give everything the benefit of the doubt, I'm using the earliest times possible. So let's say 6:30. It is on record that 10 minutes after the ambulance arrived to the emergency room, 10 minutes after, they were able to start Callan's heartbeat back up. In order for them to get the heartbeat back with an infant in those circumstances, the longest his heartbeat could not have been going was 30 minutes, right? And that's already rare. The most rare, 1 in a million chance would be 45 minutes. So if Callan's heartbeat restarted at 6:40, 30 minutes, which is extreme, would have been 6:10. Patrick was home at 6:07. There is a psychotic, like I said, once in a million shot that they're able to get the heartbeat back after 45 minutes max, but even that puts his strangulation at 5:55. If he was strangled at 5:55, that never would have given Lindsay time for her to jump from the window and for her body to drop to 82 degrees. Even with all of her injuries, it is scientifically impossible for him to be strangled at 5:55 p.m., for her to jump and her body to be at 82 degrees, even with all the injuries she had. One of the claims that they're making is that she got off the phone with him and that's when she jumped. But if that were the case, if Callan had been out since 5:35 p.m., they never in a million years would have been able to bring back a heartbeat. Feel free, if you are a medical professional, to correct me on any of this, but I've been researching this for 3 days, so I'm wondering now, did he do the first 2 kids before he left? And then the baby when he came back? Maybe he wasn't going to do the baby? I know it was him. I know it was him.
A lovely piece of Seattle's history is hidden beneath our very feet. Relief maps of the city. From the original 19 created, I have discovered the remaining 15. Let's look into it.
A suspected China Link hacking group just let an artificial intelligence agent breach Taiwan's nuclear safety agency completely on its own. Researchers at an Israeli security forum called Dream found the entire operation sitting in an unsecured online archive. It was only about 160 megabytes, but nearly 1,400 files with every step of a 4-day cyber attack laid out in the open. And the target list reads like a national security nightmare. We're talking about government IT vendors, the Nuclear Safety Agency, 7 energy companies, and a government email system. And the craziest part about this, let me know in the comments if you even think this should be possible, because it was all built with tools that were free downloads. So essentially 2 open source AI agent frameworks were put together to build out this whole attack network. It was Hermes and OpenClaw. And see, these are built for legitimate developer use, and they got stitched together and pointed at a government instead out of a weird, hacker Frankenstein monster.
His career mistake was not only suing Justin Baldoni, but marrying Ryan Reynolds.
My parents. They've been gone for what? 2 days, 3 days? I lost count. The little one wants to come back. Well, Evie wants to come back, but it's too far of a drive. And like I told her, you shouldn't have went in the first place. So therefore, you find somebody to bring you or tell them to meet me halfway. But me going all the way over there, I'm not going. Ready to meet me or bring you? Meet me, or is she gonna bring you? I need to know because I'm supposed to head that way here in a little bit. And your sister's staying, right? Pass. Sister's staying, right? When is she gonna come back? She's still not ready to apologize to me? How long is the drive? Like an hour. But I would have to drive an hour there and an hour back. No, I'm not doing that.
A Lakewood husband is accused of killing his wife inside their home here in Lakewood. Lindsay Barnett is an art teacher. Her husband, Patrick, called police Thursday morning about 6 a.m., reporting that she had died by suicide in their shower. Police showed up. They found a bed covered in blood. They wanted...
We called it.
There is someone that you're no longer talking to. That is extra.
Her core body temperature was 82 degrees. Is that right?
If that's what the record states, then yes.
I'm sorry?
If that's what her medical record states, then
Well,
yes.
as you sit here, you don't know what her core body temperature was?
I saw her 3 years ago. I see about 200 patients a
I'm
month.
sure you're very busy, but this is a murder trial, doctor. Did you review your records and your notes?
I'm happy to look at my record if you bring it
Did
here.
you review your records and notes before you came in here today to testify on this case?
I'm going to draw your attention to a particular patient that was treated there beginning on January 24th, Lindsay Clancy. Are you familiar with that patient?
Yes.
Were you a nurse that was treating her during that day shift while she was
This
in the
place is
ICU?
too much
I
for me.
was.
Did you do additional evaluations of her to see what her neurological function was?
She was pretty quickly intubated from what I recall, so after that it would be difficult to assess her neurologically.
Sure. Was she on any pain medication, if you remember?
Don't remember.
Was she responsive?
So look, the outfit I have here right now, say go find it in Amazon from the orders I have. We'll see. There we go. Full lights now. No, I need it. Yeah, I see. The one I wear it right now is called. Yes, this one. It's called currently unavailable, but let's see when I got it at that time from Amazon. Okay, this one. the details, how to click on it, take me to the $33.02. But this one going for donation. Hold on, the massage one. The one I'm wearing right now, this one, well, it's called it at that time. Yeah. So this, that's why I got it, because it's supposed to tighten the body and everything, which is, yes, which is tighten the body, of course. So the one I'm wearing right now, it's this one, but the reason why I'm gonna give it to donation, it's already tight, extremely tight, right? And for some reason, I didn't know why I got the small. So if I'm medium, I get the X small and I get a small. I think what happened that time, I didn't understand Amazon and I didn't know like sizes and everything. I thought like whatever say, oh, like a discount, or like if you get this, there is another like options or whatever. I think that's what happened. Because why would I not, or maybe, well, let's say I chose a small and X small. Or maybe I got it because I was hoping I lose weight and it will be the small X small. But in the same time, even if I lost the weight, right, and I will wear the small and X small, this type of pants I'm wearing right now, this type of pants. So whatever this, you see this design I have here, is gonna all print on my body. Maybe again, maybe because it's too tight. And that line where they, here we go. What is that line? What is the whole line when they put the whole pants together? I see it print all on my leg. Again, maybe because the smaller than my size, that's why I did all this printing on my skin. Or maybe because I have to be that way, to be too tight on the body, to grab the back and everything. And usually the underwear I wear is the very smooth light one, which, like, I don't know how to describe it. There is no edges. That the side and the back edges is all flattened and goes straight with the skin. I don't know what they call these brands, but it's not like the thick underwear or the cotton underwear when you have that thickness around the body and the thickness there. So when you wear it, you can see the whole underwear through the pants, right? So the underwears I have, it's the one that flatten with the skin. The flatten with the skin is perfectly awesome. I love this so much. That's why when the minute I discovered this kind of outfit, I always wear them. But I start to notice about that. Actually, matter of fact, one time my friend told me, from this kind of like a pants, you can see through the underwear, you have a color or whatever. That one I didn't like. Even I wear them, the skin is smooth. The second, even the colors I have is only black, or I have to be like a skin color, beige or something. I even go with the pink. I don't know which color I had, because I think they say black it's merged good with pink or red or something like this. But I think I had the white or something like that. So, but you can see. So I have to like tie the sweater or the jacket around. That's one happened. The second, the one they made that around the private part, the sewing part, they have to tie it very good, because when the stretching, so it's not gonna rip. Of course, I understand, but this one, it's hurt the private part so badly, because the underwear, as I said, I have the flattest smooth one. It's not enough thickness protection to the skin. So the material they made that with, it's hurt the part. So again, I don't know if the brand I got it's the fake one or the original one because it was so famous on TikTok at that time. Well, let's say currently unavailable, probably because people complain, or because sold out, or because it's fake, or because it's too good and we don't have it anymore. I don't know exactly. I really don't know. And unfortunately, these kind of like pieces, I get it like here, say from Amazon, I got in $33, which is a lot. The same piece you get it on Timo or Shein, or some people say Aladdin, or I don't know, this website. I never try any of them. I would love to, but I just done with the online. Done. I'm done with the online shopping. So, okay, hold on. What is this? With this one, you can find it, I don't know, like you find it in very cheap price. I don't know how much. Listen, but you're not going to pay $33. You pay probably $5 or $10 or something. And that's what I learned later when I start to, when I finish done shopping and everything. Then I start to get my knowledge about, which they became famous in America in COVID time. Then I just find out about it. These kind of clothes, they're available in these apps and are way cheaper, and it's still the same one. Since they are not very high end, and they can be in affordable website shopping instead of Amazon. So Amazon is good, but well, Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, it's arrive on time, arrive within a day or 3. It's arrive like if you miss the thing, they will pay you back for missing your items. The customer service is very, 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 very good. They respond immediately. They have these options. In my building, we have the big like a middle, like a closet or boxes. So it's for Amazon Prime. I think only Prime. I'm not sure if it's Amazon in general. Well, I think it's Amazon in general because it's or maybe Amazon Prime. I need to look at it and see. So, and you have the code and everything, and they put in that box only for you, not your building box. It's that box for Amazon. They brought their Amazon their own thing. They put it in our lobby. So that was secure my stuff till I back home. I'll find them and press boom. It's open the door for me. And I loved all these experience and bring it right there to the door. And I can see the track and everything. I heard, I'm not sure about other websites, they say they missing the support. They call the support, they don't answer, or they don't gonna communicate and take forever, take a month or 2. Sometimes people, they say we forgot what we ordered till this arrived, and more problems. I don't know, I just heard about it. So that's why at that time I just stick with Amazon and Amazon Prime, so I'll get it within a day to 3 is already here. There's 24 hours arriving stuff. Matter of fact, the Prime, sometimes you get it within 24 hours. There's other benefits you get with the Prime, but I didn't use them. They can watch movies, they can watch the music, I don't know, like books and stuff. There's so many come with the Amazon Prime, but I didn't use all these options. I was just using for shopping, and I done with shopping online. That's why I'm not gonna use Amazon or Shein or Timo or Aladdin, or matter of fact, even in what's called Groupon. I have Groupon. It's like maybe what to say that maybe more than 10 years ago. I did order from it. It was good. It was not bad. Actually, before I heard about Amazon at that time, I ordered from Groupon, and I still have a Groupon. From time to time, I see the coupons. One time I got a haircut. Matter of fact, I would love to look at it again to get me a haircut from Groupon. So that's another app I would love to, if I want to go shopping, I will go to use that. But my decision is, if you see me, I'm working on my closet almost every other live, if not every live. because all these shopping online I had, where I had a ton of these clothes, they come because of stress, depression, COVID time, feel lonely. I had that get that relief with the shopping, and then when I stopped that shopping, now is my addictions became food. So addiction is, unfortunately, is have to be one or the other. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't, even that my neighbors smoke. I immediately close a window. I can't breathe and everything. I don't do hookah. I don't go nightclub. I don't do video game. I don't. Let's see what other people can addict to. Let's see. There's all kind of addiction you can get. Like you can stuck and you will be there 24 hours. So I stuck with two things in COVID time. TikTok, scroll TikTok. I'm glad now they have the auto scroll finally, so it's called scroll for us. And the second one is shopping online. Yeah. These two things I highly regret it in COVID time. I wish instead of scrolling on TikTok, I wish if I continue recording and posting on TikTok at that time, because it wasn't the peak. The people at that time in COVID made it with money, made it with fame, made it with everything. They secured their spots here in America. They did so much good. But other than this, like now everybody on TikTok, now yeah, whatever. But since I was from the earlier time, I wish if I post instead of just scroll. That's one. Second, the shopping online. The shopping. That's addiction to shopping made me broke. Till now, I'm paying the price of being broke because of these years of shopping. Second, now I have to get me a storage. The storage, I have so many things for work and everything, and for my cleaning job, I mean. And then I have all this other stuff, which is a lot here. Have to go there. Third, I start to feel the items energy. I felt that I can't breathe in my apartment anymore. I felt too much clutter, too much stuff, like too much overwhelming. Now I cannot even enjoy them anymore. When I used to have a little, I would love each piece, enjoy every single piece. I was enjoying and I was using them. Now because I got so much, now they became, most of them expire, most of them I forget about I have them. And some of them, I noticed with the clothes, there's items I get two because I forgot I already shopping or buy one and I ordered the second one. So I told two t-shirts the same, two dresses the same. I said, wow, that's one of these things, right? Made me easy to like shopping because I don't feel the money. But when I get my own shopping with, they say cash, like you count it, or like you have to have a budget in your mind, and then you look at the budget, and this budget have to go for this reason, and if it's past, then you have to stop. Then I would be in a way better place by now. I probably will have a car by now. Probably get me, I don't know, like in better place financially. But this addiction of shopping, it's bad. It's very bad. So work on the closet, because I just had them there. The energy of this piece of clothes is real. I saw some videos talking about it, and it's blown my mind. I was like, whoa, that's so real. It's real. My alarm attached to these piece of cloth and everything. It's very, very, very real. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and not wear these clothes. I just have them. Just have them in my closet. So that's why when I start to go on live, I start to organize my closet, and I start to wear them. Even if I'm home, even if I'm not going nowhere, I start to wear these pieces of clothes and everything. The reason I'm saying I'm start to wear them, because if it's fit me, Even if I want them when I'm gonna lose weight, then good, I can keep them. If I feel comfortable with them, if the material comfortable, if the way look on me, the way I feel the connection with that piece of cloth. Especially I'm so sensitive to any touch. Like if this touch my skin, it's bother me, then yeah, I can't. So then I will keep it. If it's bother me for a reason or the other, when they say some people like recycle or trash or something, the other people treasure something, I forget like how they say it. So let me ask Gemini. Gemini, what does they say when they say some people trash, other people treasure? Is that correct?
That's right. The common saying is one person's trash is another person's treasure. It means that something one person considers worthless might be valuable to someone else. Are you thinking of a specific situation where that applies?
So is that like a American thing, or like who say that?
It's not exclusively American. While it's very common in English-speaking cultures, including the United States, the idea behind it is found in many languages and cultures around the world, often for...
Thank you, Gemini. So yes, that's exactly what happened. Some people trash, other people treasure. So I say instead of, it's not necessarily trash like it's going to recycle and trash for real, but it's just hanging, take space in the closet. They were in the storage. They brought them from storage, took so much from my closet. I can't breathe in my closet. And when something happened and I say I want to like a dress, I just pick the same exact pieces I'm used to, and I wear them all the time. Same pieces, I wear them, I wash them and I wear them again, wash them and wear them again. But I don't wear a ton of clothes I have in the closet, right? Because one time I don't feel like wasting time in the closet and change. And second, without weight, it's making it so hard for me to keep changing. So it's like I can't breathe with doing all this. Third, I feel so much energy touch my skin. It's just like, oh, I don't like that. Fourth, if I want to hurry up and let's go, like just grab something and wear it and want to go. I don't feel like sitting there and keep changing all this, and I have to organize it when I come back. So that's why I just grab whatever I'm used to, wash them, laundry, bring the basket, put on the side, just keep wear the same thing I get from the laundry basket. And that's been for a year by now. And I have all these clothes hanging. Some of them I never wear them, not even once. Some of them maybe because of the weight, some of them because it's I just said, oh, the right time or the event or something. But no. So yeah, that's why I'm working on the closet. That's because I want to end that of not have all my closet ready and done and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish writing what I need to write here. So yoga and this one, let's ask Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Gemini, how much you think the price of this t-shirt I'm wearing right now?
Prices for a philo t-shirt like that usually range from about $15 to $30, depending on where you bought it and any sales going on.
Seattle, Washington?
Ah, I see the logo now. It's actually an Aldo t-shirt. My apologies for the earlier mix-up.
No, it's right. No, it's not Aldo. It's Fila's.
My mistake. Thank you for clarifying it's a Fila t-shirt. Prices generally range from $15 to $30, as I mentioned earlier.
Let's say from Ross, the store.
At Ross, you could likely find a Fila t-shirt for a lower price, usually between $7 and $13.
So how much the total with the... how
To
much the...
calculate the total, I need to know the specific tax rate, but using Seattle's tax rate of 10.35%, the total would be between $7.72 and $14.35. That's the correct... It brings the...
So that's what I'm wearing right now. And again, I use this aloe for face, wash my face with it. And I listened to Gemini advice yesterday, say, wash your body, dry your body, tap on your body, dry it, and then use the thick lotion. Here, this is the thickest one so far I have, which maybe I have more about in the closet. That's another thing. Products, they will be expired if I'm not going to use them. So this one from the company is called CeraVe. Will say eczema relief creamy oil. I had it on my fingers in summer, whatever, or spring or something like this. So I suppose for this, but I don't have it now. So this been hanging there, like, because I don't have the eczema on the fingers. I don't need it, but it's hanging. So when I ask Gemini, they say, yeah, you can use it because it's still a thick. Even they say lightweight, but it's still thick, very thick. So I wash my whole body in the shower by using that. But forget about the word eczema. This company, that's what Gemini was recommended for me. And well, it's work. I can feel it. But the good thing, I let my body dry first, because at first I used it when I took a shower, the body wet, and smoothed my body with that cream, the CeraVe, which is help. But then again, when I try to dry the body, then a lot of us wiping them and with the towel. But then when I use it, when I dry the skin, it feel like go deep more. Well, because of my skin also so dry, that's why it need more layers to get like through the skin. And yeah, this one so far it's almost done, so that's good. So I can try another creams and lotions. As I said, the pants I'm wearing right now, going for donation. This one, I'm going to keep it. I like it. And let me ask Gemini. Gemini, tell me more about this company, Fila's.
Fila is an Italian sportswear company that was founded in 1911 in Cojola, Italy. While they started by making clothing, they later moved into sportswear, becoming well known for their athletic shoes and apparel. Since 2007, the brand has been headquartered in South Korea.
So the Fila's in South Korea?
Yes, Fila is headquartered in South Korea, although the company originated in Italy.
For some reason, I thought this is so Fila. Oh, so this company originally from Italy, but now located in South Korea.
That is correct. It was founded in Italy and is now headquartered in South Korea.
Which kind of a sport is that? You say it's for a sport?
Fila offers gear for a variety of sports. They're especially known for their tennis and running apparel, but also make products for basketball and golf.
But not the soccer?
Fila isn't as well known for soccer gear compared to some other major sports brands, though their focus is mostly on tennis, running, basketball, and golf.
Tennis, running, basketball, and golf. Does Fila company for their shoes consider as the best one or the Brooks?
Whether Fila or Brooks is considered better depends on the specific sport and your personal needs.
Running.
Brooks is generally considered the much better option for running. They specialize in performance running shoes with features for cushioning and support, whereas Fila focuses more on lifestyle and casual wear.
Got it. All right, so for this coffee cake, almost done. I like to eat my coffee cake with a spoon because all this, like, if you cut it, then all this, I don't know what they call it, cinnamon or something in the top, is gonna go like all over the place, if you see that here. So what I do, I like to eat it with the spoon to get it like dip, even that, you see, all of it. I eat all of it, so I like it. And I'm drinking my coffee too with that coffee warmer. Let me show you my coffee warmer. Oh, you see this coffee warmer, this why this light like this? I'm gonna try to show you my set. It's my makeup here, it's my skincare, my hair care, the other stuff for more makeup stuff. And this is the desk. I want to work on fixing this computer. I want to work on fix this laptop, so I start using them. And yeah. From Whole Foods. Let's see. The Whole Foods. Wow, it's bright outside now already. Cool. It's hard to see because this screen is covering me. That's why I say if I'm not gonna use it, this have to go, but yeah, for right now. Let me ask him now. $9.49. Add Seattle tax to it and give me the total.
With Seattle's tax rate of 10.35%, the total for that amount comes to $10.47.
All right. It's good to know the prices and everything. So the figures say, hold on, how many figs I had? See, I don't read the receipts, and that's the other thing. I have 1, 2, have that 3, I don't know what is that container deposit. This one to get the olives and everything, it's olive bar is 14 and the other olive bar is 13. Would you get the olives and everything? Wow. Then get blueberries and another blueberry. Well, it's a lot. Whole Foods expensive. Yep. Well, let's say eat good, eat clean, eat healthy. So if it's not a Whole Food, so where is that gonna be? I tried Safeway. I tried stores from Chinatown, 2 of them. I tried the Whole Foods. Still, I need to try QFC. Kmart, I need to try that also in downtown. Downtown expensive for sure. I wish if I have a car so I can go far away, get shopping from Costco. I don't have Costco number. First is far, and second, need a car for this. Whatever you get is because always the big sizes. I wish if I get my shopping from what's call it, DK Renton. I love DK Renton. What's other? What's affordable grocery shopping stores in Seattle?
For budget-friendly groceries in Seattle, you can try stores like Safeway, Fred Meyer, Trader Joe's, and Winco Foods. They all offer good prices on a variety of items.
What about Costco?
Costco is a great option for affordable groceries, especially if you buy in bulk. You'll need a membership, but the prices per unit can be very low. Do you usually buy items in large quantities?
So Fred Meyer, Trader Joe's, Winco Food. I never shopping. I don't ever think I shopping from Winco or Trader Joe's. I'm not sure if I ever done or not. I assume not. Fred Meyer is far away from me. Trader Joe's far away. Winco Food is way far away. Costco also far away, but also as a require membership, and all of them I need a car for them, which I don't have a car, and that's another reason I wish if I have a car. But then think about it: if you drive all the way far to get and come back, the money you put on the gas is this worth it? So again, the gas price is high, then your grocery is high. Then you will be between, should I get me the grocery? Well, if you get a bunch, a lot, for like a, let's say, a whole month you buy, it's worth it, I guess. Huh. All right, so I said the coffee cake. I showed my coffee mug and cup here. Showed the coffee warmer, and I showed the coffee cake, and I showed here the aloe facial cleansing foam. That's Korean one. I love it so much. And this cream too. So I want to ask Gemini one more. Gemini, tell me more about the aloe facial Korean cream. Korean cleansing foam.
Korean cleansing foams featuring aloe vera are known for being gentle and hydrating. They typically remove impurities without stripping your skin's natural moisture, using extracts to calm redness and soothe sensitive skin. They often leave your face feeling soft and refreshed after every wash.
Tell me more about CeraVe, the company.
CeraVe was founded in 2005 by a group of dermatologists with the goal of creating affordable, effective skincare products that restore and maintain the skin's natural barrier. They are well known for incorporating 3 essential ceramides and their patented MVE technology, which gradually releases hydrating ingredients over time.
You said it's an American company, right?
Yes, CeraVe was founded in the United States by US-based dermatologists.
CeraVe.
It's a very popular brand, especially for people with sensitive or dry skin. Were you looking for a specific product recommendation?
No, not yet. Tell me about the benefit of figs.
Figs are rich in essential nutrients, including fiber, vitamins, and minerals like potassium and calcium. The fiber helps support digestion and promote gut health, while the antioxidants contribute to overall well-being.
So it's okay. What is the difference between the black fig and the green fig or yellow fig?
The main differences are in their skin color, flavor, and how they're typically used. Black figs, like black mission figs, usually have a deeper, richer sweetness and a dark red inside. Green or yellow figs, like Cadota, tend to have a milder, lighter sweetness and lighter flesh, making them great for cooking or preserving.
Why figs is so expensive here in Seattle?
Fresh figs are expensive because they are extremely delicate, have a very short shelf life, and require delicate hand picking. This means transportation and handling costs are high, and stores often have to cover the cost of any fruit that spoils before it can be sold.
It's true. Is it okay to have fig in the morning? Is there a specific time when to have the fig?
It's absolutely fine to have figs in the morning. Eating them for breakfast can provide a good energy boost and a healthy dose of fiber to start your day. There isn't a specific mandatory time to eat them, so you can enjoy them whenever you prefer.
So, is the fig they give me energy? Because sometimes when I eat them in the evening, then I had a hard time to sleep. Is that the reason or no?
That's certainly plausible. Figs are a natural source of sugar, which can give your body an energy boost and potentially make it harder to wind down if eaten right before bedtime.
So it's good to eat the figs in the daytime, not in the evening.
Yes, that's generally right. Enjoying them during the day gives you sustained energy without the risk of it affecting your sleep at night.
Okay. And how much of the time you recommend me to eat?
A standard serving of fresh figs is typically about 3 to 5 medium-sized figs, which provides a good balance of fiber and nutrients.
So he say 3 to 5. I have 4. So I'm between. I'm in the middle. I'll eat them all, inshallah. What's the benefit of fiber?
Fiber supports digestive health by maintaining bowel regularity and can help stabilize blood sugar levels and lower cholesterol. It also helps you feel fuller for longer, aiding with weight management.
What's the sources of fiber? You told me a fig, and what else?
Besides figs, you can find plenty of fiber in whole grains like oats and brown rice, legumes like beans and lentils, various fruits such as berries and apples, and vegetables like broccoli and carrots. Nuts and seeds are also excellent sources.
Which kind of seeds? Like sunflower seeds?
Yes, sunflower seeds are a great source of fiber. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also excellent options and easy to add to yogurt or smoothies.
Do you recommend me to have sunflower seeds? But hold on. So I heard sunflower seeds make me gain weight, and I'm in a weight loss journey right now. What should I do?
I am not a medical professional, so please consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized advice. Sunflower seeds are nutrient dense and high in healthy fats, which means they contain more calories. They can be a great addition to a weight loss diet in moderation, as they keep you full. But portion control is important to stick to your calorie goals.
So, Gemini, why when I drink coffee, the dark coffee with no cream, nothing, it's make me feel like I want to go to bathroom to do number 2, like a poop.
Coffee stimulates the muscles in your colon, which speeds up digestion. Compounds like caffeine and even the acidity in coffee trigger the release of hormones that cause your digestive tract to contract.
So every time during the day you drink coffee, you feel like you're going to the bathroom, or only in the early in the day?
The morning cup often has the strongest effect because your colon rests overnight, collecting waste, making the stimulant response more noticeable. However, drinking coffee later in the day can still stimulate digestion, though usually to a lesser extent.
So what is the more strong to clean the bowel, or the digestive system? If the dark coffee, straight black, no creamer, or when you have a creamer and vanilla and sugar and all this, like, what do you think? Which one is the more effective, more strong?
Black coffee is more effective at stimulating the bowels because the lack of additives like dairy or sugar allows it to work more quickly and directly on your digestive system.
Yeah. So I drink coffee on an empty stomach every day. Is that true? The coffee on an empty stomach, it's increase what's called that? I forgot the name in English. I don't know. Help me.
Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can increase stomach acidity, which might lead to acid reflux or heartburn in some people. It could also increase cortisol levels, the body's stress hormone.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, the cortisol level. So tell me more about it. How's that work?
Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, the caffeine can trigger a stronger release of cortisol than if you had food first. This can cause temporary jitters, anxiety, and in some cases, an increased heart rate due to the heightened stress response.
So what do you recommend me to do though? Because I like to have my coffee right away in the morning and I don't feel like eating.
Try drinking a glass of water before your coffee to hydrate and help buffer your stomach. Adding a little milk or a plant-based creamer can also help reduce acidity. Or you could try having a very small, simple snack like a few nuts to coat your stomach without a full meal. This information is not medical advice or diagnosis. Please consult a healthcare professional for specific concerns or advice.
So you recommend me to have a cup of water first, get me a few nuts. What about dates?
Dates are a good option. They provide quick energy and some fiber without being too heavy on an empty stomach. Since they're higher in sugar, a small portion is usually best.
Like 3?
2 or 3 dates is a good starting point to provide natural energy and some fiber without going overboard on sugar before your coffee.
So what I'm going to do from now on, instead of drink a coffee on an empty stomach, I'm going to have, that's my second alarm, I'm going to have my coffee, drink water, get me nuts or date, and then have my coffee. All right. I'll come back to Gemini. I'll let the TikTok run in the background. There we go.
Experience. Last year, I had 150 CPS cases on me
Whoa.
in January. I'm speaking from experience. Last year, I had 150 CPS cases on me in January. Last year, not this year, last year. 150 CPS cases on me. My kids were never taken away from me. So, I am not an unfit mother. They've never found me as an unfit mother.
Let me see. Who's? Oh no, let's forget about it. My bad. By 5:10, she
Breaking news, David just released a brand new song while in jail, and we now have the lyrics. I mean, this is absolutely insane. So many people were shocked when they logged on to Spotify yesterday and saw a brand new song from David titled Marcescence, which was then deleted just hours later. The lyrics go, I hide my face from you, my lies conceal the truth, but what are you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do if you don't have the proof? Who said I even knew? He then repeats, I think I know, I think I know. It then goes, stop wasting my time whenever you cry. It's so obvious you can't handle what you know you signed up for. And every night as you lay by my side, it's so obvious you can't handle what you know you signed up for. It then ends off with a chorus of him repeating, I think she knows, I think she knows. And what people found out was that this was actually an unreleased song titled I Think She Knows, recorded on March 4th of 2025 during the Withered Sessions. It was later leaked on April 20th of this year, and just yesterday it was uploaded to his Spotify under the title Marcescence before being taken down just hours later. We don't know exactly who uploaded it, if it was just on a schedule or if it was someone from his team, but before it was taken down, almost everybody recorded the entire song and the music video. And if you look up the definition of Marcescence, it's the botanical phenomenon where deciduous trees and shrubs wither but do not shed their dead leaves in the fall. So essentially, it's a living tree with all of its dead leaves still attached. Not sure what he's trying to represent, but some people think that he's saying even after passing, he is keeping Celeste and potentially other victims with him. And the music video is even weirder. It shows him starting off taking a selfie in the mirror, then shows a dark highway in the middle of the night, and then shows a lantern and a flag, and then just loops again and again. The preliminary hearing is just days away, and I'm very curious to see what will happen, but rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think about this. As any new details come out, I'll keep you guys updated.
We just launched our Halloween in July box, and it comes with 5 Comfort Color t-shirts and 1 of these spill-proof tumblers. We have 5 different boxes you can choose from. You see the red ring around our picture? That means one of the girls from Bailey Made is live and doing some crazy flash sales and going over all of the cutie little boxes, whether you like spooky or really girly. I'm going to go ahead and link the box down below, but y'all jump on the live and join them.
Civil lawsuit. In Lindsay's civil suit, Margaret Spinelli is... Oh my God, hold on, guys. I gotta mute some of
Look us running in the dark, heard you talking in the park, saying I'm a little wild, baby, that's the spark. Velvet shadows on the wall, you said don't get close at all, but the way you say my name says you want to fall. You say, girl, you're dangerous, but you keep on chasing us. I'm a pretty little monster.
No one died. It's a character. She killed off her character because she's busy doing other roles. Took a screenshot of this girl. Her name is Amy Kringle. And well, she won the CrossFit Games, so she's going to have to dedicate more of her time to it. And I said to myself, I want to know who she is. What are her other roles? I screenshotted that and I was going to bed, and then I woke up and the very first thing I saw, literally the very first thing I saw when I woke up was this. And it just so goes my life. I said, that's her. That's Amy Kringle.
All right. I'm back. All right. So now tell me, how was it? Gemini.
Okay.
Whoa. What I'm doing here? What I'm doing? Oh, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, a question for you.
Shoot, I'm ready.
So we were talking about the order of how we do it in the morning. First,
drink a glass of water to hydrate. Next, have a small snack like a few nuts or dates to coat your stomach. Finally, you can enjoy your coffee.
okay. But I heard, Gemini, It's for eating the dates. It's a complex sugar and simple sugar. If you eat 3, 5, and 7 will be a simple sugar, but if you eat 2, 4, 6, that will be a complex sugar. Is that true, or explain more to me about this?
That's actually a misconception. Dates contain the same sugars, like fructose and glucose, regardless of whether you eat an odd or even number. The energy from the sugars is absorbed quickly, while the fiber slows down digestion.
So this is not true?
That's right. There's no difference in the type of sugar based on whether you eat an odd or even number of dates.
I thought in Islam they say that, like you have to eat it that way, like 3, 5, or 7. From the Islamic view, why that have to be that way?
In Islam, eating an odd number of dates, like 3, 5, or 7, is based on the traditions of the Prophet Muhammad. He did so on specific occasions, and there's also a general principle that Allah is odd and loves odd numbers, which is why odd numbers are often preferred in various daily practices.
What do you mean by Allah is odd and loves odd numbers? What does that mean?
That means God is unique, singular, and has no partners. The preference for odd numbers reflects the appreciation for this oneness and uniqueness in various religious practices.
Oh, okay. That's what you say, like a 1, 3, 5, 7, right? So that's why it's the odd numbers.
Exactly. Those are odd numbers, and adhering to this practice reflects the significance placed on them in various daily actions in Islam.
So it's only tradition, or it's not like there is a scientific reason behind it?
That's correct. The preference for eating odd numbers of dates is rooted in tradition and religious teachings, rather than scientific findings.
What about eat the dates with yogurt?
Eating dates with yogurt is an excellent choice. The protein and fat in the yogurt helps slow down the absorption of sugar from the dates, providing more sustained energy.
Okay, that's a tradition of Islam as well. So tell me, Gemini, about the morning, as I said. So now I'm having a coffee cake. Tell me more about it.
Coffee cake is a sweet baked cake typically flavored with cinnamon, nuts, and sometimes fruit. It gets its name because it's traditionally served as an accompaniment to a hot beverage, rather than actually containing coffee in the recipe.
So there is a coffee in it or no?
No, there's usually no coffee in coffee cake. It's designed to be enjoyed alongside a cup of coffee.
Do you know the whole time when I say a coffee cake, I thought they put some coffee with the ingredient?
It's a really common misunderstanding. Many people are surprised to learn that coffee cake doesn't actually have any coffee in the recipe.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. The name comes from it being designed to pair perfectly with a hot cup of coffee or tea.
So why not call it exactly? So why they not call it coffee cake? Why they not call it tea cake?
The term coffee cake originated in America during a period when coffee was becoming a very popular breakfast beverage and accompaniment to baked goods in American households.
So when coffee became popular in America?
Coffee originates from Ethiopia in East Africa. While there's a popular legend about a goat herder named Kaldi discovering its effects centuries ago, rural tribes in the region have likely been consuming coffee for much longer.
I heard about Ethiopian coffee, but I never tried them.
You're in for a treat. Ethiopian coffees are often prized for their bright, tea-like body with distinct floral and citrus notes. Many people enjoy them as a pour-over to really appreciate those delicate flavors. Do you usually prefer buying whole beans to brew at home, or do you look for local cafes to try them?
Well, I will try them somewhere. But hold
Hope
on.
you get the chance soon. Let me know what you think when you do.
Sure. So, Gemini, tell me about the coffee cake I'm eating right now with the coffee. So, I'm supposedly starting the weight loss journey. So, that's wrong for eating the coffee cake, correct?
Yes, coffee cakes are usually high in calories, sugar, and fat, which doesn't align well with a weight loss plan. If you want to treat with your coffee, healthier options like a piece of fruit or a small handful of nuts might be better.
So, I'm going to finish this coffee cake, but I'm not going to buy a new one. But that's going to be my breakfast and lunch. I'm not going to eat later till by end of the day. When I finish everything, then I'll eat one more time. So is this not going to be fair to have it, to consider this breakfast and lunch?
While that approach might manage your total calorie intake, relying on sugar and refined carbohydrates won't provide the nutrients or satiety needed for a balanced weight loss plan.
So what do I need though?
A balanced breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and fiber will keep you full and energized. Try some eggs with avocado on whole wheat toast.
Yeah, I don't have eggs and I don't have avocado and I don't have meat.
No problem. You can combine whole wheat toast with peanut butter, which provides healthy fats and protein. Or oatmeal with nuts and fruit for a good dose of fiber. Yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of seeds is another nutritious option. Do any of those sound good to you?
Actually, I do have toast and I do have what's called that? Peanut butter. What about banana? What about banana if I cut some bananas and I put it in the tub and eat it all together, like it's called an open sandwich?
That's an excellent choice. Peanut butter provides protein and healthy fats, while the bananas add fiber, vitamins, and natural energy. It's a perfect balanced breakfast.
Well, but I don't have banana right now. I need to add it to the list. So that's what you recommend me to have with the coffee. That's going to be good to push the whole breakfast and lunch all together, right?
Yes, peanut butter on toast with bananas is a great balanced combination to pair with your coffee and will keep you full.
And have only one, correct?
Yes, having one slice of toast with peanut butter and banana is a standard balanced portion and a great way to start your day.
Do you know, Gemini, I just learned the term is called open sandwich.
That's a popular and tasty way to enjoy your breakfast, offering a good balance of nutrients for your weight loss goals.
No, I learned about that term. It's called open sandwich. It's like a toast, but it's open and everything in the tub. That's what I learned is an open sandwich.
That's right. An open sandwich is a great way to enjoy toppings on a slice of bread, and it works perfectly for your breakfast.
That's what they call them, open sandwich?
Yes, that's correct. Do you want me to help you add bananas to your grocery list?
Not really, because my grocery list in my notes.
Understood. Let me know if you need any other nutritional advice or have more questions.
So this is the finish. I'm finishing, so no more. I'm not gonna add the coffee cake to my list. So, all right.
That sounds like a solid.
Your
health goals will thank you.
So I had for breakfast a coffee. Well, that's my breakfast and lunch together. Dark coffee, banana bread. Not banana bread. Coffee cake, 4 black figs, and I will have this sea moss gel.
That's quite a mix of flavors for your morning meal.
Hold on. And I will have vitamin B12 and I will have vitamin D3, K2. Tell me in general about all that.
B12 supports your nervous system and helps create red blood cells, while D3 and K2 work together to maintain bone health by ensuring calcium goes exactly where it's needed.
What about what I tell you earlier about the coffee cake, black coffee, 4 figs, CMOS?
That combination covers a lot of bases, offering energy, digestion support, vitamins, and minerals. But as we discussed, the coffee cake is a high sugar treat that doesn't fit well with your weight loss goals.
Yeah, this is the last time since I finish it, because I don't want to throw it away, you know? Now everything is expensive. And also, I hardly make money to buy food. So if I get it, I just want to finish it. I don't want to throw it away.
That makes total sense. It's completely understandable to want to avoid waste, especially when things are financially tight. But
not only that, Gemini, it's became everything expensive.
it's incredibly tough when everyday essentials become so costly, adding extra pressure on tight budgets. Are you looking for some practical ways to find more affordable options for items you need?
What do you think?
It's completely valid to feel the pinch of rising costs, as many people are finding it challenging to manage their household budgets effectively.
Okay, so tell me more about the CMOS gel. I'll open the camera for you and I'll show it to you and tell me more about this brand. Here we go.
That's CMOS gel, not CeraVe. CMOS gel is a popular supplement made from red algae, and it's full of minerals and vitamins. People often use it to support digestion and skin health. Is there something specific you'd like to know about it?
Yeah, tell me everything. First, tell me how much this jar, how much it cost.
I can't confirm the exact price of that specific jar right now, but CMOS gel generally ranges in price.
I'll find it in Amazon. Hold on. Got it. $29.99. Add sales of tax and give me the total.
With Seattle's tax rate of 10.35%, the total for that amount is $33.09.
So, Gemini, tell me everything about this CMOS.
Are you referring to CMOS, often used in health products and skincare, or specifically the brand CMOS Beauty?
No, this one. I'll open the camera for you. This one.
Thanks for showing me. That's a jar of CMOS gel, specifically the mango pineapple flavor. CMOS is a type of red algae packed with nutrients, often taken as a supplement or added to smoothies and other foods.
So, can I eat it by itself?
You can eat CMOS gel right off the spoon, but because of its gel-like texture and mild flavor, most people prefer to mix it into things like smoothies, oatmeal, tea, or yogurt. You could try a small spoonful by itself to see if you like the texture.
Well, the one I have in this company is so sweet, so it's good to have it.
It sounds like you found a great way to enjoy it. Adding it to your routine that way is a simple way to boost your daily nutrition.
Tell me more details, because I heard a lot about it. I heard like it's a magic thing to have and all that.
While it's highly nutritious and a good source of vitamins and minerals, it's not a magic cure. It can support thyroid health due to its iodine content, aid digestion, and provide antioxidants. It's always a good idea to chat with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement.
But so, Gemini, can I just have it without ask a doctor? Because I'm not gonna have time to call a doctor to ask about every single product I have. Sometimes I want to figure out by my own research.
I understand it's not practical to call your doctor about every single product. When researching on your own, a good approach is to look for information from reputable health websites, check product ingredient lists for quality, and be aware of potential side effects or interactions so you can make informed choices.
So tell me about the CMOS gel. I heard about it, like it's very good for skin and hair and weight and all that. Tell me more.
CMOS gel is often used for skin because it's rich in sulfur, which can help with conditions like eczema and acne, and it provides moisture. For hair, its nutrient content can promote shine and strength. Regarding weight, the gel can help you feel full longer, which might support weight management efforts. This information is not medical advice or diagnosis. Always see a healthcare professional or seek care for any health concerns.
So you recommend me to take like 1 spoon?
I can't provide a specific dosage for supplements. A good recommendation is to check the packaging or label of the specific CMOS gel you have, as the manufacturer will have their suggested serving size listed there.
So I'm reading here to say add 1 to 2 tablespoons to your smoothie, hot beverage, cereal, or simply enjoy by itself.
That gives you a clear guideline for how to incorporate it into your daily routine.
So recommend me to have it in the morning or what time of day to have it?
Most people prefer taking it in the morning to get a nutrient and energy boost for the day, but you can have it at whatever time fits your schedule best. Would you like ideas for adding it to a morning smoothie?
No, I don't have morning smoothies. So give me the orders. Right now, I finished my black coffee with coffee cake, but I have the CMOS, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, plus K, and the figs. I didn't have them yet. Give me the orders. Which one to take first after the coffee cake and the coffee?
I can't recommend a specific order or timing for taking supplements with or after your coffee. For the best advice, check the labels on your CMOS gel, vitamins D3 and B12, or consult with a healthcare professional around what works best for you.
But Gemini, as I said, I don't have like enough opportunities and time to ask a doctor for every single product, you know?
You can have your 4 figs and the sea moss gel when you're ready, and it's generally best to take the vitamins B12 and D3 plus K with a meal that contains some fat, like the peanut butter toast we planned, to help with absorption.
Well, I already had the coffee cake for right now, so I'm not going to have any more food. So since I just finished the coffee cake, should I take the vitamin D3K plus K2 jelly and vitamin B12 under the tongue? Then I will have the sea moss and the figs, the fresh figs.
You can proceed with taking the vitamins and the sea moss gel as you planned, finishing with the fresh figs.
Which one is to start with first? The D3, K2, or the B12?
You can take the vitamins in whichever order you prefer, as the specific sequence between B12 and D3 plus K2 doesn't affect their effectiveness.
So if all of them go to my stomach within like a short of time, it's not gonna like they cancel each other or affecting on each other or any of that?
Taking the vitamins close together is perfectly fine. They work in different ways and won't interfere with each other's absorption or effectiveness.
Tell me more about when I have a coffee, then I feel like use a bathroom, number 2, right? The poop. Tell me about then when you do that poop, does that mean the whole thing was there is empty, or that's just been okay? So the question, I guess, about the poop, right? So when you eat, I heard the red meat stay 10 days in the body. There is some food leave the body faster, but some food like a red meat stay 10 days. So tell me more about that.
When you have a bowel movement after your coffee, it only empties the waste stored in the lower part of your colon, not your entire digestive tract. It's a myth that red meat stays in your body for 10 days. While digestion times vary by food and the individual, it generally takes a day or 2 for food to pass completely through your system.
But I heard that when I was in Kung Fu, they say don't eat red meat because stay 10 days in your system. So this is not true?
That's not true. Digestion times vary, but food generally passes through your system in about 1 to 3 days, not 10.
So where does this information come from?
That information comes from scientific studies in the fields of gastroenterology and nutritional science that analyze how long food takes to pass through the human digestive system.
So that's a myth.
That's right. It's a myth. Normal digestion takes a day or 2 for food to completely pass through your system.
What is the longest food to stay in the system?
Certain foods, particularly those high in fat and protein, take the longest to digest. Meals rich in healthy fats can remain in the stomach for up to 6 hours before moving on to the small intestine.
That's my alarm, final alarm. I need to end this live soon. So you want to tell me if I have meat, the meat, and what else you said?
I'm so sorry that you're feeling this way, but please know you are not alone and there is support available. Please call or text 988
Hey, for whoa, my God, for what? Why you say that? I said this is my final alarm. And when done the live stream on YouTube, then I'll start get ready to start my day. That's what I said. You scared me, Gemini.
I am so sorry for the misunderstanding. I'm glad to hear that you're starting your day and getting ready for what's ahead. Where would you like to focus our conversation next?
But thank you for make sure the people who chat with you, they feel healthy. And but you scare me. I'm shaking right now. I was talking to the live stream on YouTube. I said, this is my final alarm because I get the alarm to remind me about my time so I can get ready and leave. So that's why I said the alarm. So when my final alarm, I say this is my final, then I'll done with the live stream basically on YouTube. Then I'll start, get ready quickly, and then leave. That's what I meant.
I completely understand how unsettling that must have been, and I'm really sorry for the stress and alarm I caused. I'm very glad everything is clear now, and I appreciate you taking the moment to explain.
Exactly, but yeah, still, thank you for taking care of your people, because that's important. So anyhow, we're back talking about. Oh my God, remind me what we were talking about.
We were discussing your morning routine,
Yeah.
including your black coffee, coffee cake, figs, sea moss gel, and vitamins, and how these fit into your day as you get ready to leave.
Exactly. So tell me about the benefit of each one. How is that gonna improve my morning?
The black coffee helps boost your alertness and energy for the day, while the sea moss gel provides essential minerals to support your thyroid and immune system. The figs offer fiber and natural sugar for sustained energy and good digestion. Finally, the vitamins help maintain your nervous system, energy levels, and bone health.
Okay, what about the coffee cake?
The coffee cake provides a quick source of energy and pairs well with your coffee, though it's a sweet treat and doesn't offer the nutritional benefits of the other items we discussed.
So the coffee cake just add more calories, make me more fat, and don't add any nutritional to my body, right?
Yes, that's correct. It's a high-calorie treat with minimal nutritional value and doesn't aid in your weight loss goals.
Ooh, now I know. That's why when I say eat smart.
Exactly. It's about choosing foods that provide the best nutrition and energy for your body's needs.
Okay, so Gemini, tell me more about. Oh, hold on. What else? Huh?
Take your time. I'm right here whenever you're ready to continue.
Oh yeah. We're talking about the poop. So clean the digestive system. So tell me about. So that's a myth that the red meat to stay 10 days.
Yes, it's definitely a myth. Food doesn't stay in your system for that long. Digestion takes a day or two for most things to pass through. Would you like some tips on foods that help digestion naturally?
Yes. Yes.
Eating plenty of fiber-rich foods like whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and fruits helps keep things moving regularly. Also, probiotics found in foods like yogurt and kefir support a healthy gut microbiome. Would you like some specific serving suggestions for any of those?
What is kefir?
Kefir is a fermented milk drink, similar to a thin yogurt, made from kefir grains added to milk. It's known for being rich in probiotics, which support digestive health.
Can you tell me what does it mean in Arabic?
In Arabic, it's typically referred to as al-kafir, or sometimes simply kafir.
جيميناي اشرح لي أكثر شنو معنى هذا اللي بدك تحكي عنه؟
الكافير هو مشروب حليب مخمر غني بالبكتيريا النافعة اللي تساعد على تحسين صحة الجهاز الهضمي وتقوية المناعة.
Where can I find that? In any store or specific supply store?
You can find kefir in the dairy section of most major grocery stores and supermarkets, often near the yogurt or organic products. Would you like me to look for some stores near you that carry it?
Can you show me a picture of it? I think I never heard about that.
I'm unable to display images directly, but kefir generally looks like a pourable, slightly thick milk or thin yogurt, and is often sold in bottles or cartons.
So the name is kefir?
It's pronounced kefir, spelled K-E-F-I-R.
And just like open it and drink it, normal, like or mix it with something.
You can drink it straight from the bottle or mix it into smoothies, pour it over cereal, or use it in dressings.
So what about me when I drink milk, I get gassy stomach and all that? Is that gonna do the same thing?
The fermentation process in kefir breaks down most of the lactose, making it much easier on your stomach than regular milk. You might want to try a small amount first to see how you feel.
What is that kefir make from?
Kefir is made by adding kefir grains, which are cultures of bacteria and yeast, to milk, usually from cows, goats, or sheep.
So question, why I get a gassy stomach every time I drink milk or a milk product?
When you drink milk or dairy products, if your body doesn't produce enough of the enzyme lactase, you can't break down the lactose, which is a natural sugar in milk. This undigested lactose then ferments in your large intestine, producing gas that causes bloating and discomfort.
So, is a lot of people have that?
Yes, it's very common worldwide, affecting a significant portion of the global population, though the prevalence varies greatly depending on geographic region and ethnic background.
So I'm from Iraq. Does that mean something?
Lactose intolerance is quite common in people of Middle Eastern descent, including Iraq, as many adults do not produce enough of the enzyme lactase to digest lactose.
Why?
Lactase production naturally declines after infancy for many people, and this genetic decrease is a common inherited trait worldwide.
So can I get that enzyme?
Yes, you can buy lactase enzyme supplements over the counter, usually in tablet form, to take right before you eat or drink dairy products.
Is that what they call it? I'll open the camera. Is this the one?
Yes, that's exactly it. Lactate is a very popular and effective brand of lactase enzyme supplement.
How to have that one?
You take those supplements right before you consume any dairy products to help your body digest the lactose properly.
How long I have to take it before the milk and dairy and all that?
For the best results, you should take the supplement with your first bite or sip of dairy. If you continue eating dairy for more than 30 to 45 minutes, you'll need to take another serving.
Explain.
Taking the supplement right as you start eating ensures the enzyme is in your stomach when the lactose arrives, allowing it to break down the sugar immediately.
So you want to tell me I have to chew that one? I have to...
You don't have to choose it if you...
Go ahead.
But you can use it to enjoy dairy without discomfort if you decide to have dairy products.
But then... So... So I can chew them before the milk and ice cream and all that? Gemini?
Yes, you can chew the tablet. Yes, I'm here. How can I help you?
Yeah, so you want to tell me I can chew the lactose enzyme supplement?
Yes, those specific lactate tablets are chewables, so you can chew them right before eating any dairy.
So, dairy like ice cream, milk, right?
That's correct. They help you digest lactose in foods like ice cream and milk.
I see. So, Gemini, let me show you this one. Here,
I'm ready.
here, this one. You see this color pink? Look at the back. What does it say?
The back of the packaging says Gas X Extra Strength Chewable Tablets.
So, tell me more about it.
These tablets contain simethicone, which helps break up gas bubbles in your digestive tract to relieve symptoms like bloating, pressure, and gas. You can chew them thoroughly when you experience symptoms. This information is not medical advice or diagnosis. Always see a healthcare professional or seek care for any medical concerns.
So, where's the gas come from? Like when I have beans and milk and dairy?
Gas is produced when bacteria in your large intestine break down undigested carbohydrates, such as specific sugars in dairy and complex fibers in beans.
What is a complex fiber?
Complex fibers are types of carbohydrates made up of long chains of sugar molecules. Because they're harder for your body to break down, they pass through the small intestine undigested and are then fermented by bacteria in the large intestine.
So, what is the reason of getting the gas, though?
The gas happens because the bacteria in your large intestine ferment the undigested carbs and fibers, releasing gases as a byproduct.
Explain more. Tell me more.
These gases, like hydrogen and methane, accumulate in your intestines, which causes that feeling of bloating and pressure. Gas X helps break these gas bubbles down, making the gas easier to pass.
So, what's the reason to get the gas with milk and dairy?
Gas from dairy happens when your body doesn't produce enough lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose. The undigested lactose then travels to your large intestine, where bacteria ferment it and produce gas.
Okay, I'll keep this in my purse. So, tell me more about the pink one, the Gas X I just showed you. Tell me more about it.
The pink Gas X tablets contain simethicone, which helps break down gas bubbles in your digestive tract, relieving pressure, bloating, and gas. They're chewables, so you can take them whenever you feel those symptoms.
So, can I take both of them, the lactose supply I showed you earlier and the Gas X?
Yes, you can generally take both the lactase enzyme supplement and Gas X together, as they work in different ways to address different digestive issues. As always, it's best to consult with your doctor or pharmacist about your specific medications.
But I already got them over counter, so that's why I want to learn about them.
They work differently. The lactase supplement prevents gas from forming by helping you digest dairy, while Gas X treats existing bloat and pressure by breaking up gas bubbles.
So the gas you are talking about, like for example,
there are two main reasons.
Go ahead.
As I was saying, there are two main sources for gas. First, you can swallow air during eating or drinking. Second, bacteria in your large intestine produce gas when they break down undigested carbohydrates and fibers. Gas X helps by breaking up the gas bubbles that accumulate, making it easier to relieve bloating and pressure.
So this is the Gas X I just showed you. Is that can fix that problem?
Gas X helps relieve the bloating and pressure from existing gas, but it doesn't prevent the gas from forming in the first place.
Say it again. Say it again. Repeat what you just said.
Gas X helps relieve the bloating and pressure from existing gas, but it doesn't prevent the gas from forming in the first place.
So which kind of food do you recommend me to avoid the what's called it, the gas?
To avoid gas, you can take lactase supplements before consuming dairy and use Gas X to relieve any bloating that occurs. For beans, you might find it helpful to soak them before cooking or increase your fiber intake gradually.
What is the fiber intake?
Fiber intake refers to the total amount of dietary fiber you consume through the foods you eat each day, mainly from plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes.
So any food have cheese or...
Yes, any food containing cheese has lactose and can cause gas in individuals who are lactose intolerant.
Like?
Examples include pizza, macaroni and cheese, and cheeseburgers.
So back talking about the bathroom stuff, I was asking about it earlier. So when I do number 2, right? So you say it's only clean the top parts or the closed parts from the digestive system, not the whole digestive system, correct?
That's right. Supplements like Gas X and lactase enzymes work in specific parts of your digestive tract to address gas or lactose intolerance, rather than cleaning the entire system.
So how can I clean the whole entire system?
The digestive system cleanses itself naturally. The best way to support it is by staying hydrated, eating a diet rich in fiber, and getting regular exercise.
Which kind of exercise?
Regular cardiovascular exercises like walking, jogging, or cycling are great for keeping your digestive system moving. Would you like some ideas for incorporating exercise into your routine?
Well, I just got the injuries I'm trying to heal right now. So what's the easiest one you can recommend for me?
Gentle walking is often the easiest way to start, as it's low impact and can be easily adjusted to your comfort level while healing.
You say walking?
That's a good choice. We could work on a simple walking routine that fits into your recovery plan.
And how is that walking going to help with the digestive system?
Walking stimulates the muscles of your intestines, which helps move food and gas through your digestive tract more efficiently, reducing bloating and constipation.
Okay. Do you recommend me to eat before or after?
It's generally best to wait about 30 to 60 minutes after eating before going for a walk to allow your body time to begin the digestive process.
I'm sorry, say it again. For how long?
You should wait about 30 to 60 minutes after eating before going for a walk.
I thought that some people, they say, minute you have your lunch, you start walking.
While some people do take a gentle stroll right after a meal, waiting a bit can help prevent discomfort like cramping or acid reflux.
Okay, Gemini. Oh, here, this one. Oh, hold on. What are you? Here. How much is this?
Prices for Gas X vary depending on the package size and where you purchase them.
It says 72 chewable tablets.
That's right. It's the 72 tablet pack.
Okay. So how much?
Prices for Gas X vary depending on where you buy it. You can check local stores or
Safeway, downtown Seattle.
Je comprends votre frustration et m'excuse pour le manque de précision.
English.
I'm sorry for giving you the wrong information earlier. How can I help you with the Gas X tablets or anything else?
I say how much I can find it in Safeway in downtown Seattle. This box.
I couldn't verify the exact price for that 72 count box at Safeway in downtown Seattle. Prices can really vary, so I'd recommend giving the store a quick call to check their current stock and price.
Give me another store. How much I can find it in Seattle? How much? How much? Never mind. I'll ask Amazon. Amazon. There we go. $14.23. $14.23 at Seattle tax and give me the total price. $14.23 add a Seattle tax and give me the total price.
Including Seattle's 10.35%. With Seattle's sales tax, the total price for the Gas X box comes to $15.70.
Actually, that was the price for the lactose supplement.
Thanks for the clarification. Let me know when you have the price for the Gas X tablets, and I can calculate the total for you.
$14.59.
With Seattle sales tax, the total price for the Gas X box comes to $16.10.
I use the foot massage too. I'm gonna use them daily. Talk about that. Already had my vitamin D and vitamin B. Also, these supplements here. Good. And we'll add the foot massage. Save for Mother's Day. It's called TWT. Alright, we got it from Amazon. Ouch. Oh, currently unavailable, but let me see the details when I got it that day. Okay. Come on. Here we go. $89.99. $89.99. Add Seattle tax and give me the total. $89.99. Add a Seattle.
With Seattle sales tax, the total comes to $99. With Seattle sales tax, the total comes to $99.30.
Tell me the benefit of use the foot massage machine.
Using a foot massage machine can help improve circulation, relieve foot pain and soreness, reduce stress, and promote better relaxation and sleep.
So I have a pain in my ankle, my left side. How is that going to help me?
A foot massage might help relieve general soreness and improve circulation in the area, but it won't treat the underlying cause of your ankle pain. This information is not medical advice or diagnosis. Always see a healthcare professional or seek care for any medical concerns.
But give me the benefit in general.
In general, a foot massage machine helps improve circulation, eases muscle soreness and tension, reduces stress, and promotes overall relaxation and better sleep quality.
Okay. It's good to use it in the daytime?
Yes, using it during the day is great for a quick circulation boost and some relaxation during your busy schedule.
So Gemini helped me a lot, but I have to call my mom, quickly finish eating the 4 figs. I already had 2 spoons of the sea moss. It's finished. Almost finished my water. And I had my coffee cake, vitamin D and D3 plus K2, vitamin B12, and I figured out that guys get when I have milk, dairy. So I'll get this before milk and ice cream and everything, and I get this one. I get the gas, or when I feel it, I guess. And yeah, so I have to go now. I'll finish my figs, drink more water, call my mom, and then I probably will back for a quick get ready with me, and then I'll leave. If not, then I guess I'll just leave. And I'll show you my pink pants one more time before it's gonna go to the laundry, and then it's going to for laundry and then donation. All right, so thank you. I love you so much. What is this? What is this? I love you so much. I'll talk to you maybe a little bit, or I'll talk to you in the evening, or I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.